Hey, it's Hero, and we're back today for some more Genshin Impact. I did go ahead and do a couple of things on my own, like leveling up Charles. I was playing some Epic 7, so Charles on my mind because recent story had Charles, but leveled up Child, Tartaglia. So, he's only level 57, but he's actually, in terms of attack amount, technically one of my strongest characters. Like, let's take a look real quick. Hold on, notices. What this? Ah, something. Okay. Got some mail? Cool, we got some mail. Free Primo Gems, always appreciated. But yeah, no. Tartaglia, we see 1,800 attack already. My previous strongest character in terms of just attack was Klee, 1,894. But, you know, got Tartaglia already up to 1,854. But his damage output's still not as high as it should be, just because he's still technically under-leveled. He's only level 57. Yeah, so we're continuing with the story, so I didn't do any of my daily commissions or whatnot today. Stream will just be focused on just the story. Where the heck am I going for the story? I should probably equip the mission. The Archon quests. There we go. Okay. So, was this back at Liyue Harbor? The entrance of Liyue Harbor, that's right. So we just got to Zhongli. We got some flowers for the rite of passing, and Zhongli wants us to go back to, or we chose to go back to Liyue Harbor. I did figure out what the heck was going on. How's it going today, Masami? Welcome. I moved, man, why am I stuttering so much? I moved the game onto my HDD, and it looks like the loading's taking a lot longer. Like, a lot longer. I don't know why. When I played yesterday and I moved onto my HDD, it wasn't taking this long. So, maybe I should restart my computer first. Because this is taking awfully long. Something's not right. We might have to restart stream again. Because we've been sitting here. Oh, there we go. I got the blue circle of stuff not load. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon? We'll see how the next loading bit is, because I don't know why that took forever. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Let's go to the entrance of Liyue Harbor. And do stuff from there. Guess talk to this Fatui. Uh-oh, something not good happened.
It's highly abnormal. It seems as though something big has happened.
Uh-oh.
We should ask around a little, just to be safe.
We're not gonna ask around, we're just gonna ask this one guy, Felix. It's PewDiePie.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Oh.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing.
Man, Zhongli's
They only
voice
acknowledge the
is
contract
so
with the Liyue
deep.
Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
Oh boy.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us.
Yo,
Don't let
Zhongli's
anyone catch you off guard.
Zhongli's sick though.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Is there anything we can
you
do?
intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
Probably a bit of both.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this. They're currently squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Oh boy.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control for the moment. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler.
Traveler.
If you're trying to prevent
This is my name right there.
it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections
Zhongli just disappeared. He could teleport.
like the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
You know, Mr. More Money Than Sense, that ginger guy. Wow, quite the descriptions. Child.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely him.
Internet says, since hard drives are slower than SSDs, using one may affect... Yeah, I'm aware of HDDs being slower than SSDs. But performance can suffer if the game accesses content from storage regularly and the hard drive can't keep up. Yeah, I'm aware. But the thing is, again, when I moved it onto my HDD yesterday, everything was A-okay. I think it's because I've had my computer on, like, all day today and whatnot, doing other tasks, so...
He must be waiting for
Might
the
be tired or
moment when
something.
No one is watching to do something really bad. But where could we find him now?
Because again, to reiterate, yesterday when I was testing the game on my HDD, was completely fine.
Where would he go at a time like this?
There's only one place he would go. I apparently am supposed to know that, but I have no idea. Yo, there's Child! We don't have to go looking for him. He's here. Okay, well, let's see. Wow, even loading that up took a while. If we teleport, let's see how long this load is. Oh, it jumped. It's definitely a lot slower than it was yesterday when I was testing. It might be if you have more stuff open than you tested it. That could be true. That could definitely be true. Wow, that's a great English sentence. Did I say something? Or does it say something here? But I think you're correct. It's probably because when I tested, I obviously wasn't streaming. Maybe B if you have more stuff open than when you oh, I see. I mean, you got the point across. Maybe I should try to free up my SSD and just move the game back on it. That might be the play. But I guess that'll have to wait till tomorrow's stream. That's right, I'm likely gonna stream more Genshin tomorrow again. But I'll probably move this game back onto my SSD just because these loading times are a little spooky. Especially because of what I'm used to. Daily streams now? No, not daily streams. It's just, fortunately I have some time on my hands. Sort of. And I want to progress through the story so then I'm all caught up. And then I could just go back to my regular farms and whatnot. I mean, if I pop off, Then eventually there will be daily streams, except for maybe like a Saturday or something where I could take a break. Oh, it's below. I don't even remember being here. What is this place? Oh, I kind of remember being here actually, never mind. But yeah, Tartaglia, pretty sick though. Wait a minute. I'm already fighting in here? I've been spoiled in terms of what I might be fighting in here. So, we'll see. Oh boy. Here we go. Funny loading times. Yeah. Next time I'm putting this back onto my SSD and I'm just gonna try to clean up whatever the heck is on my SSD. I was checking around and it looks like my temporary temp files or whatever, that got a little bloated and it doesn't seem to be cleaning itself up.
Wow, this is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside?
Look at all that Mora!
So full of Mora.
Okay, Paimon, chill, sure, but like there's a lot. Yo, there's a guy down here.
Maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
Something's not right. Paimon, there's a person that's fainted. Touch a single more and we're done for. If it were that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago.
It's a trap. Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Well, at least she can admit that she's not the brightest.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right?
Why?
Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels amiss here.
Right, back to business.
Yeah, Paimon, come on.
Quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
Well, we saw the guard was down.
Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon's
They've been knocked unconscious.
Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
What are we gonna see? Alright. Well, Child's not here. For story reasons, we'll walk up as ourselves. Is that another downed guy? Oh, he's not doing so well. Here. Hide under this rock. It'll keep you safe. I definitely didn't just smush him. He's hiding. Also, fun fact, managed to get Tartaglia today, which was epic. Congratulations! Before you might potentially say he's weak or whatnot, the trick is to Tartaglia is that you use somebody else that has elemental damage. So, for example, I use Klee. Get the enemy to have some elemental damage. Switch out to Tartaglia. Go ahead and use his dagger form, so his elemental skill. Start attacking and whatnot. If you have your ult, go ahead and use that too. And then, as soon as you see his damage is going minimal again, you just switch out back to your other character. He's a bursting character. He's not meant to be staying on the field for too long. At least, that's what I've found. Alright, myself. Be myself.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
I don't know, that voice is quite familiar.
Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself.
It's Child, it's Tartaglia.
But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Man, when I thought we were nice to each other. What's going on here? Just... How did you find out it was here?
Where can I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would mysteriously perish the very moment I arrived in Liyue, and that the Exuvia would subsequently be hidden away? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it
Me?
would have taken me a whole lot
Oh.
longer to get the information I needed.
Right, I was helping putting it together.
Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
What? He's
As
evil.
one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled.
So wait, is all of the... I guess all of the Fatui are part of the Russians.
She will get that which she desires.
I won't allow you to get near the Exuvia.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
Man, we were all nice and stuff. Now he's a bad guy.
The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you.
There's Russians now, interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's the 7 continents are gonna be based on 7 ethnicities. So obviously Liyue is that of China. Mondstadt, I'm pretty sure that one was of England. Where Tartaglia is from, Snezhnaya, I think was the name. That's based on Russia. The next continent is going to be based on Japan. And then the other ones I'm not too sure about. I think one of them was India. And I don't remember the last 2. Anywho, yeah, child's Russian. Well, you know, technically Russian. I mean, technically there's no Russia. He's just Snezhnayan. But Snezhnaya is based on Russia. Favorite personal pleasure. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
Here we go. We're farting. We're farting Tartaglia. We're farting on Tartaglia. That's right. We're gonna ruin him.
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she?
Wait, I thought you were our friend.
When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
Ah, so you recognize I'm a good opponent, hey?
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle.
Yo, get ready to get wrecked, nerd.
Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
Yeah, so what this dialogue says, all it really says is, "You're going down. Stay free, nerd." See? See?
Fighting talk, I love it.
Exactly,
Now let's
fighting
see you
talk.
live up to it.
Alright, fight me, bro. Where is he?
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now.
Oh my gosh! He's not free! He actually hurts! I'll just hide behind this.
This is not...
Okay, I get it. You're not free. You're not free. I take back.
Poor time.
Here, fight yourself for a second.
Cowering already?
Yo, making fun of yourself, bro? Seems kind of cringe. Alright, I need to heal my child up. That sounds kind of weird. Heal my Tartaglia up.
Wide open.
Well, if I'm wide open, why do you keep missing, bro? Just let him heal up as he misses his arrows. Alright. Time to ruin you. Where'd he go? You like that?
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Not bad.
Oof. See, the thing is, I know what's gonna happen with this fight. I know this isn't this easy. Summon a whale?
How unbecoming.
Oh! Oh!
Making progress. Guess I should.
Oh no. Here we go. See? Form 1.
Good. No wonder.
There we go. Form 2.
Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the Harbinger.
Yo, might have thought. Oh, okay! You can beat yourself up pretty good.
Why doesn't everyone stop singing?
No, don't leave. Let's heal up Barbara while we can. Just give us a second, Tartaglia. Barbara's not feeling so well, so she needs to eat up some food. Okay. May as well heal up Child, Klee, and Barbara. There we go. Thanks for letting us take a bite. Whew. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Thanks for my Geo shields. I was okay from those first couple hits, but holy cow, wait, what? Yo, eat bombs, boy! Okay, second phase. What the? What's going on? What was that? What was that?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
I don't have Animo. I have Geo. Look, you can literally... Oh, I have both. Of course, I know I have both. Why doesn't the game let us have both?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing it to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now.
Nothing.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected.
Are you angry?
You beat me to it, didn't you?
Here we go. Final form. Angry child. You're right, it's gonna cost me some time to get, to wreck you. Wait, but Paimon can float. Alright, here we go. Final form Tartaglia. Oof. That's right, we didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, boy. Oh gods! Okay, I'm getting a little hungry. Let me eat something real quick because hunger is not good. Okay, we're good now. Just had a quick snack. Yo, stay free, nerd! Hey, this guy is, I don't know, I'm ruining him. Of course, he is letting us eat snacks mid-battle, but... He's fighting himself! Child, what are you doing, bro? You killed yourself! That's a little sus. Oh, he's done for.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis.
Yeah.
You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Bruh.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Collecting the powers of the 7 elements because I'm gradually restoring my former power.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. If that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied.
Left him satisfied because he got wrecked?
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
I'm in agreement, but it works sometimes.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Our quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis still lives?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Wait. Never mind.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise.
Holy, this is such a character change compared to who he was back in the first bit of the story.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
I mean, I still don't like vegetables. Sure, I'll eat them when necessary, I guess, but when I can avoid it, or if I have the choice to, I'm gonna dodge the vegetables.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
Nani, who's that?
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was
Water.
defeated by
Hydro.
Morax, the Geo Archon in the Archon
Hydro?
War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo Archon stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless
Liyue.
without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
Yeah, maybe.
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Oh, he was part of the creations of those funny things.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed.
You've been trying to
The
duplicate
one that was
them.
given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
What, you've seen my hand. I could swap persons and I can stop time to eat food. Oh, I guess he couldn't see that. Oh boy. Is that fish?
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Oh boy. Here's the next big boy boss fight.
He's already gone. That guy is fast.
He is a tall character, they do run faster.
What's going on?
Oh great. Now we get a long load screen. Okay, I mean that gives us some time to talk. So, Child is, well, from our current perspective, technically he's evil. Because he's trying to steal all the Gnosis. They already got one from Venti. They're trying to look for the one from Lex Rapis. Rex Lapis. But who is Rex Lapis? Is it Zhongli, like the a lot of the fan artists be doing? Making Zhongli Rex Lapis? I don't know. It would kind of line up though. They made Ventia playable. Okay, cool music. Anytime now, screen.
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Really? We could see big, huge monsters.
Did we think it died? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
We gotta fight that thing. I mean, we fought a dragon.
What?
Yo, it's Shao.
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
It was a
Faced
ruse.
with the calamity of such magnitude,
Never mind.
we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle.
Makes sense. I'm no ordinary person, though.
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
Liyue? Ugh.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? Now that's scary. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion
It's
is
not necessarily.
not necessarily.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Yo, they're gonna entrust me to do it.
The Chising did once research the matter of the
Oh.
Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy.
We're gonna shoot this thing, I guess.
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here.
Yo, my boy Zhongli, though.
What could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
Oh yeah, I also got Ningguang today, which was also very epic. If you've been wanting Ningguang, she's pretty good, I've heard. I haven't built her up myself, so I don't really know. Other than her like shield that she puts from projectiles, I don't really know what makes her super cool. But I heard she's good. Congratulations, by the way.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it.
Oh boy.
We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
So I don't sword fight, I'm gonna use a big bow?
Yep.
You like her hair, haven't gotten a chance to fight with her. Her hair is nice. I am in agreement. Are we gonna man these ballistas? They're gonna man these ballistas? Oh boy.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Genshin ballista!
Yo, the big chunguses though. I guess I'm fighting off waves of enemies?
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Okay.
All able Millilith, with me!
Is there any more that spawn or just... Oh, it's a defend. Okay, this guy's basically dead. Who's next? The terrorist is here! Oh. They're not frightened by the terrorists! Oh, they didn't hear their impending doom. That la la la! Or da da da! There it is! Okay. Well, this is pretty free. They don't attack me. So it makes defending this like super free. Alright, what's next? Kleeby OP though.
That is Osial's divine power. I am.
Big laser into the... Oh gosh! Oh, that wasn't too bad. I could just Barbara it up. Klee is just too much of a cutie to get scared by. I don't know. After you hear and feel the bombs hit your back, da, 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 you know your impending doom's coming. Can you hear the approaching ruin? Oh no, these electric guys are actually problematic for me. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. Who's that? Am I getting help? Take what? A what energy? Whoa, dude, I'm dealing mass damage. This is Granny. Holy, look at this. Stay free, nerd. That's not even my own damage, though. Here, Tartaglia decided to join our side. Stop freezing. Stop freezing. Okay, so it was part of the story to not deal damage. Where? I don't see her. I don't know what she's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power.
Yo, look how fast we move. This is crazy. They call me Speed. And my stamina barely moves. Holy. Imagine being able to run around like this all the time. Okay, what are we doing now though? Are we just dodging the water? Because as we play as Sonic the Hedgehog, we're not gonna get hit.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
Ah, I'm no regular person.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Try to use what? Try to use what? Do I get cool powers?
This isn't good.
Oh, there's more. What's my cool powers? What cool powers do I get? What, the speed, the damage, and the fact that I'm not getting hurt? So plot will have me not lose unless I decide to do literally nothing. Yo, look at my feet. Too fast, too fast. This be perfect time. Stay free, nerd.
Power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Yo, these guys can't even hurt me. They made me too OP. Oh, except for the big water balls from the dragon itself. Yo, where's all my loot though? This is a perfect opportunity to give me some loot. Have Paimon mentality right now. Okay. Easy. Oh. Do I just have to defend for these last 30 seconds?
Numbers are thinning.
Fight on, comrades. Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Oh yeah? Fire the lasers. What's next? Just waiting. Okay, there we go. We did it with 10 seconds left.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Yo, what lives on?
It's working!
Oh.
Just need to keep this up!
Yo, Omega Laser. How'd they get up here? How'd we get up here? Yo, it's cracking! Yo, wait, I have a glider! Why am I so spooked?
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Without its covering fire,
Can't use the glider with no
retaliation shall be
stamina.
difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm secretly Klee's mom, and I made a gigantic
I
bomb.
understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
What are they gonna drop it on him? Guess that's a yes. Just drop a humongous rock. Or I guess it's humongous geo damage, if you will. Okay, that was interesting. I guess the real farmable boss fight's gonna be Child. Or Tartaglia. So you gotta fight his 3 phases. Oh man, farming that doesn't sound fun. But yeah, is that the end of the Liyue story? That was kind of short. Well, this last bit, obviously there was like 3 thirds, 3 parts. But this last bit was like, I guess it was just literally just to wrap up the story. Pretty sure the Japanese continent is the next continent we're gonna be getting, but I don't think it's gonna come in the next update. It's probably gonna come after like maybe 2 updates, give or take. Because to have a whole continent ready, holy, that's gonna take some work. Okay, anytime now. I'm running out of things to say. Zhongli, I do want to get Zhongli, but I feel like I want to save up for like some future character that I'm gonna really want. Because it takes about 28,800 Primo Gems to be able to confirm a pity pull on the character, on a featured, not a featured character, just on any character, assuming that you haven't pulled at all. And 28,000, it's quite a bit to get to. But I still want Jean. Like, if I didn't get Child, or if I didn't get Zhongli, but I got Jean, I'd be a-okay. I'd be totally fine with that. Okay, let's see. There we go.
Finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Oh, come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room.
Kind of a weird view.
But with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Yeah, come on, animals. Give her a break.
I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
Oh.
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago.
Where is Rex Lapis?
Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebearers, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has
Doing
since
this
been known as
trade.
trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon.
True.
The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
Huh?
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Oh.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Man, she's not spooked that there's these big old animal thingies.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
I mean, yeah, you're just birds on a dock. Man-made dock.
Line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Listen. They've listened to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yo, Shao Be's sick though. Back in the closed beta, he was really strong.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
Yeah.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
The Adepti were quite reasonable in the end.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing.
What?
Child wanted to unleash the god, so he could lure
Yeah, where is Rex Lapis? Who is it?
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
Is that the bit of story we still have to do?
Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing?
Yo, is it actually going to be Zhongli?
Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Yo, Zhongli's the Archon of this if he's Rex Lapis, that's pretty sick. Because Zhongli be pretty sick though. Holy, just pulling out my map takes like a couple of seconds. I guess I'll just run over there. Equip a taller character. Makes it faster. Get to see the city, see if we're missing any chests around here too. And not climb randomly. Yeah, so once Zhongli comes out, I'm definitely going to be pulling for him. And I'll probably switch my... But who would I trade out? I can't trade out Barbara because she's my healer. I like to have myself, because, well, you know, I'm the hero of this game. Tartaglia is pretty fun because Archer plus daggers. And then Klee is OP. I don't know. I guess this is another character we're going to have to just trade in and trade out type of thing. Okay, let's see.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
We could go there.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble.
I'm sure he's capable of defending himself.
Better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Okay, we'll go check. But I'm sure he's fine. We could climb the stairs. Well, we'll climb these set of stairs, then. We have to use the stairs. This place is too hard to jump around in. Or can I? I can jump around from here. Plus, the child is tall enough! Yeah! Oh, there's stairs on the other side. In we go. Right. Long loading time, so I gotta say stuff here, so it's not just blank and empty. I don't know what type of character I would want next. I also don't know what type of abilities I would want. I think... I don't know. Other than Jean. I just want Jean. Still don't have Jean.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Oh, was that the Stinky that stole from, took the thing from Venti? It is the Stinky!
Heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Yo, let's beat up the Stinky!
It's Zhongli and Child. And you.
Signora! Signora? Signora?
I believe we've met once before.
Signora?
In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name.
Yeah, you're also known as Stinky to me.
Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet
Dude, I'm
to
OP.
gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle.
Fair enough, I did almost die a few times, but thanks to my power of stopping time, I was able to eat some food. I'm sure I could do that here too.
So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Alright, Child's not our friend anymore, but Zhongli's here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I thought we were cool, now you're a bum.
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally.
Whatever, you're not nice.
I thought we were getting along quite well.
That's what I
didn't
thought.
you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you.
Look, now he's trying to act all funny and nice, but we all know he's a bum.
The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Wait, Zhongli? Signora and Zhongli? They're working together?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here.
What? Zhongli's evil too?
You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
What? Dude, these plot twists. Zhongli's not cool?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
What? Zhongli's not cool?
How sanctimonious.
So Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis.
What? So you're the Lord of Chill?
Yo! Oh, Zhongli is Rex Lapis. That's sick. But why would he give away his own thingy?
No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
Well, I mean, he's Rex Lapis himself, so I guess maybe it's up to him what he wants to do with his own Gnosis, but like... What? And why did you feign your death? That's right.
You don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you.
He was preparing his own ceremony.
Falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see. Am I right?
Wait, gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes and then stirring them together in a pot. Bound. That's what he wanted to see.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Perhaps it's best that I explain.
Explain yourself, Rex Lapis.
As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished
my duties? Oh.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided
this
that
was
a
the
test
test.
in order to reveal the answer.
Oh, so Rex Lapis, I mean, he's the god of the land. He let this all happen for the sake of a test. So he's working with Minora and Tartaglia, saying, I want you to test my people, and in exchange, I'll give you his gnosis. I mean, that's quite noble of him, but now he has to give away his gnosis.
So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Archon to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Wait, so they knew too? Let me guess, he had another plan.
Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
Oh, wait. I'm confused, but Child seemed upset at me because he thought I took the Gnosis.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too.
So it's all part of the plan.
Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore.
He's speaking without using his mouth.
The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Liyue Archon to fulfill the contract, Signora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Child, just as I had requested.
Okay, so Child was not aware. Wasn't aware.
All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler.
Yo, Rex Lapis is Zhongli. I can't remember Venti's... Oh, Barbados. Never mind.
These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Archon. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Is that... I guess that's a bad thing?
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
It's a good thing.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
Yeah, but you're a bum-bum.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. Wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Liyue Archon, Liyue, would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We were both equally fooled.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well, why did you do it?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Why does he go by that name?
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Huh. So he does truly dislike her. Yo, I'm gonna wreck you someday.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo Archon offered you. What could possibly be worth a Gnosis?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it.
So?
My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts.
Oh.
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
What? You gonna leave me hanging like that, Zhongli?
Paimon can't absorb so much. So Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was
not to
divulge.
Guess you can't share. Can we get a gold chest up here and get a bunch of Mora again? Can it respawn? No? Guess not. I don't know. Well, confirmed. Zhongli is Rex Lapis. Oh great. Loading screen. Yeah, so I'm wondering if there's still more Archon quests, or is that it for now? There's still a couple of world quests I have to do due to the new update. Obviously I have all my daily commissions and whatnot. But I don't know. I want to get Zhongli though. He's Rex Lapis. And even without being Rex Lapis, he was sick. Huh. But it was all a part of his plan. The contract to end all contracts, so he doesn't have to, what, be the big boy of Liyue anymore? I'm still a little confused. So Child wasn't part of the plan, but Zhongli did go ahead and get the Merry Band all together to do his plan? I don't know. Anyway. Oh great. I got the blue spinny circle of we're taking too long to load. So I hit wait for the program to respond because it should hopefully respond. and not just crash here. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. I really need to put this back on my SSD. I guess if that is the end of the story for now, maybe I could do some of the world quests, or I might just call the stream there. This was mainly for playing the story, but unfortunately, it's taking forever to just load the world again, so I can't quite tell you if that's the end. So I'm gonna predict right now, skip 2 minutes ahead if you're watching this on YouTube, because I don't know why it's taking forever to load. Well, I guess I do partially know why it's taking forever to load, but we'll load this thing back up onto my SSD so it's not taking this long to load.
Today's the day of the rite of parting.
Oh, so there's a little bit more story still.
We've spent so much time trying to organize it. It would be a real shame not to go there now.
That's true. May as well see Zhongli's fake death. I'm just gonna start climbing mountains. It's easier that way. Wait a minute. Yeah, child's so tall that he doesn't have to swim. He just walk. Advantage of tall characters. They run faster, they climb faster, they do like everything faster. Okay, let's check out Zhongli's.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
He's dead, they think he's dead.
Come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Child's the bad guy.
Certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
Interesting.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed.
Tartaglia's the bad guy.
It all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things?
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use.
Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Look, it's him! He's here! What's he doing here? He's trying to attack them! Still a cool playable character, but...
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge.
It's funny, he was speaking of formal, then this is common knowledge. Don't you guys get it?
Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Okay.
Paimon needs a translation
Come on, Paimon. Who's speaking English?
So that's how they're spinning it.
Oh, I forgot to say my line.
Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything.
So wait. Oh, okay. I got the story clear. Zhongli fooled all of Liyue, as well as Tartaglia, except for Stinky Bum Bum. I forgot her name already. Minora.
Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
Oh. I think you've hit the bullseye this time.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of farting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Go have a look at Zhongli's funeral.
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
Well, you could see for yourself. They're kind of just standing there.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So do they know?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
Yo, I'm a legend again!
So young.
The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
I don't need a reward.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Whoa, I spoke! I didn't have to say my own line. Missing person posters, gotta find my sister, that's right. Talk to the people apart and... Hey, can you guys help me find my sister? I don't know where they are. Who do I talk to? Just anybody? Hey.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Yo, I'm sick though! Oh, I don't have to talk to you guys, I can talk to these three.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
I wasn't cool, I asked, hey, can you stick up some posters? That's kind of like, huh? Did he just ask us to put some posters up?
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
I guess maybe it's a little cool. It's just like, all I care about is finding my sister.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Look for Zhongli, my boy. Hey. Falls in water. Oh, it's so cool, aren't I?
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
Never see you again.
Here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
That's true.
Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should...
Yo, Rex Lapis has been making me pay for his meals.
Kiosk.
You will treat us?
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Qinyue Kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
No, you're gonna make us pay for it.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
So you're gonna find a job, I guess.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Well, he did pretty good.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more
He is forgetting.
you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that.
But she's not wrong, I have to say.
In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight.
That's true.
As well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that.
Ren.
I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
Yo, second option? Yo, why don't you come with us?
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
Yeah.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Who's the god who rules Inazuma?
The Electro Archon Ball. And just as
Yo,
the
Ball
people
and
of
Cezanne
Liyue
from
prefer
Epic
to
7?
call me Rex Lapis. She too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
Yo, Raiden? Raiden? Yo, she sounds sick though. Need to start saving for Raiden.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the
Raiden Shogun. Yo, sick title though. I need to save for Raiden.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year.
I wouldn't know. I just came to this world this year.
Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power.
So they go find visions to become powerful.
But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor.
But instead we grab visions just to become more powerful.
This is what visions are.
Oh.
Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Wait, so they favor us. Raiden favors those people, so she gives them visions.
That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
What, did she favor too many people?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Anemo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
So about the trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
What about Child?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
Yeah.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now.
Feels bad for Tartaglia.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
As for the Liyue
Time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Who is he humming about? Now, about Mora.
That's right. Jean-Mi, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat?
Oh, he was the creator of the Mora and whatnot?
Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora!
Oh my, Paimon.
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Well, he said he doesn't want to do that, Paimon.
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's nothing else.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
AKA, wait for the next update. Okay, and that's the main story of Liyue. Oh, there's my last power level up thingy. That's a lot of Mora, decent amount. Yeah, story quests. Well, can unlock the one for Tartaglia, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow's stream. In which case... Oh wait, no, that's, Oh, there is more story quests. Mighty Cyclops Adventure. Across the sea. I guess there is more for us to do. Talk to Guy. Back in Mondstadt. Minecraft. That's funny. Who is this? Is that Valreim? Alas. I think this will be the end of today's stream. Let me just... There you go. And Control H. Okay. Well, that's the rest of... Well, the main story of Liyue. It seems that we're going to go back to Mondstadt for something. But we'll save that for tomorrow's stream and see what goes on. Because I have a feeling it's not going to last that long. But yeah. In the meantime, I'll probably do some more off-stream stuff. Hopefully get to Adventure Rank 45. And, yeah. I guess I'll hear you guys tomorrow if you're watching this on stream. Oh. Whoever's watching right now. Yeah, see you tomorrow then. Have a good day, night. Alright, Masami. Take it easy. Congratulations on getting your Tartaglia as well as Ningguang. Thanks for sticking around. And I'll hear you later. Oh, wait. Right. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share to your friends if apparently you like listening to me not saying anything during the story. Or if you like any of my other content, of course. Be sure to check out the Discord. I see, Masami, you joined in. Check me out on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all that shenanigans. Otherwise, thanks for coming around. Heroes out.